Wait. Oh. The question I present to you is, should mental health classes be added to the curriculum in schools? I, along with many other kids, struggled with feelings that I didn't know how to process or what they were called. Turns out these were anxiety and depression, but I didn't get treated for these until I was an adult. According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 7 10 to 19-year-old kids experience a mental disorder. This accounts for 13% of the global disease in this age group. Mental disorders are the leading causes of illness and disabilities in young children in today's time. In recent years, I do believe the COVID pandemic has skyrocketed these diagnoses. Why do you think so many kids and young adults go without treatment? Well, there's a negative stigma attached to admitting that you have a problem or seeking help for these problems. According to the World Health Organization, adolescence is a crucial period for developing social and emotional habits, which is important for mental well-being. I have a video to play for you now.
Sometimes it always felt like a giant maze.
Jenny didn't feel like going to school, and she slept during the day and was up at night. She seemed irritable all the time.
It felt like there was a weight on my shoulders, and the weight was really hard to hold up.
One day my daughter was crying. That's when Jenny told us she thought about hurting herself.
Then my parents got me treatment. That's when the bad feelings started to go away.
That video talked about a student that was struggling with going to school and everyday life and had thoughts of hurting herself until she got treatment. Studies have shown that 50% of all lifetime mental conditions begin by age 14, and about 70% of children are not receiving help for these mental conditions, according to an article written by Mindful Health Solution. Adding these classes to the curriculum would not only open that line of communication for students, but also include their guardians as well. These classes could teach kids how to voice what they are feeling to their parents and guardians. It would also help students from lower income families who can't afford to go to treatment, because a lot of times these treatments are not covered by health insurance. Mental health issues are at an all-time high, especially in young people. To save lives of the future, we need to make changes today. I will now open the floor for discussion questions.
What type of courses would you offer?
That's a good question. I'm unsure of the specific names that these courses would have. That would ultimately be determined by the school board. However, I would recommend teaching students how to journal, to get their feelings out on paper, and how to express their feelings in a positive way, and ways to include their guardians and parents in their journey to a healthier mind.
You said the school had counselors, right?
Yes.
So what type of teachers would you hire?
Well, this is not taking anything away from the school counselors that are already in place. However, I do believe that someone that meets more mental health criteria education-wise would need to fill these positions. Also, the counselor is on an as-needed basis with an open-door policy, which is great, but these classes would be part of the student's class list every day. Thank you for your time.